So this time we did Togakure Ryu. Sometimes it's on like Togakure Ryu Nimpo, Taijutsu, but you have the aspect of Koppojutsu and Koshijutsu in Togakure Ryu. And also the aspect of Daken Taijutsu when you watch how the techniques are done, especially the Ude Kata Tonsongata or Migi Ude Kata Ude Tonsongata or Kata Ude Tonsongata, and all the technique that deals with Mutodori. And as a weapon, we're going to practice Kodachi. And Kodachi means Ko-tachi means small tachi. And then people are going to call this wakizashi. And they translate the word wakizashi incorrectly because wakizashi doesn't mean short sword, it means waki on the side, sasu, so like it's put on the side of your belt. And then you have the word shoto, that means also short sword. When you say ninjato, it means the saber of the ninja. So what kind of saber it is? It's pretty much general. Of course, we want to point here the one that is portrayed in many movies. It's not that. So we're going to practice the short sword, known as Shoto, Kodachi, Wakizashi, and Nawajutsu. Alors Nawajutsu, you have different kind of name in the history. One known, of course, is Tori Nawajutsu. Hojujutsu is another way to read Tori Nawajutsu. The oldest record, it's in the Takenouchi Ryu, one of the first school of Jujutsu in Japan, where they use the word Hayai Jin or Hayai Jutsu. It's a way to use the rope in a certain way. We have this, of course, in the 9 schools. As Takagi Ryu, the founder, have learned Takenouchi Ryu, it is inside. Even if it's not tough, certain part of the scroll that Takama Sensei had and give to Hatsumi Sensei is written. Togakure Ryu, Gyokko Ryu, all the Ryu as well, they include the use of the rope. So it's not Taijutsu plus rope, because for example, if your Taijutsu sucks, the way you use the weapon sucks. So it's the Taijutsu that comes from the use of the weapon. Like always, like this, your Taijutsu is sharp. So the theme of the seminar, more deeply. So we're going to practice Togakure Ryu and a few movements, the way of apply takeori from tsuki, from a way to grab and punch, from doing and being able to do the kick and the takeori at the same time, and how to use the inside of the hand, because the way of striking of Togakure Ryu, it's at the same time the highest level of Gyokko Ryu, Koto Ryu, Gikan, Gyokushin. Why? Because you use some weapon, so you cannot close completely your fist. Your hand needs to be open, so the strike requires a special conditioning, very different conditioning that you have in sport martial art. Even the shuto is done very differently. A lot of people talk about the shuko here, shuko there. Shuko were not a weapon, they were tools used as a weapon, convert as a weapon at the T moment when, for example, you do the working. A samurai could love his land and love to work the land, and at the moment when he's working his land, some ronin, some whatever thieves came to attack, and he doesn't have his blade because he's working the land. You don't hold your sword when you're working the land. So he's using what he have around. So Kama, for example, it's born like that. Kyoketsu Shoge is born like that. They were tools used for daily life work. And then someone arrived, and because the one who use it have a bujutsu, a ninjutsu, kobo jutsu experience, battlefield experience, he used it like he had a weapon, and using the feature of the tools like a weapon. So because you have the shuko, you cannot do the boshiken in a regular way, the fudo can, the shikan can, the shako, gyokaku can, etc. So it's going to fit, it's going to condition, it's going to give you and shape your body for a certain way of moving. That's what we're going to practice right now. Not doing too many techniques. It's not important. What is important is to be able to do one movement that works everywhere. A punch is a punch. If you work in boxing, if you work in Muay Thai, if you work in kickboxing, and even in judo, you will see most of the sportsmen and top sportsmen, they practice many techniques, but they always end up with one. A punch is a punch, whatever is an uppercut, a direct, or things. It depends of the moment, it depends of the counter, it depends of the situation. So here it is. That's one of the aspects that Hatsumi Sensei and Takama Sensei first use it. Mampo Ichikisu, 10,000 phenomenon come back to one. So we need to work one aspect that makes work, and that's the reason why that's the aspect of Nimpo Taijutsu as well, is how you can fit any kind of movement, any kind of form, and that's what Ninjutsu is about. So that's mainly the theme I would like. This hand is very important when you do it. Up you rise like this, you can strike. Shusho okay.